On the outer Baku, where churches are few and men of religion are scanty, on a road never crossed except by folk that are lost, one Michael McGee had a shanty. Now this Mike was a dad of a 10-year-old lad, plump, healthy and stoutly conditioned. He was strong as the best, but poor Mike had no rest, for the youngster had never been christened. And his wife used to cry, if the darling should die, St. Peter would not recognise him. But with luck he survived till a preacher arrived, who agreed straightway to baptise him. Now the artful young rogue, while they held their collogue, with his ear to the keyhole was listening, and he muttered in fright, while his features turned white, "Oh, what the devil and all this is christening?" He was none of the adults. He had seen them brand colts, and it seemed to his small understanding, if the man in the frock made him one of the flock, it must mean something very like branding. So away with a rush he set off for the bush, while the tears in his eyelids they glistened. "'Tis outrageous," said he, "to brand youngsters like me. I'll be dashed if I'll stop to be christened." Like a young native dog he ran into a log, and his father, with language uncivil, never heeding the priest, cried aloud in his haste, "Come out and be christened, you devil!" But he lay there as snug as a bug in a rug, and his parents in vain might reprove him, till his reverend spoke. He was fond of a joke. "I've a notion," says he, "that'll move him. Poke his stick up the log. Give the sculpin a prod. Poke him easy, don't hurt him or maim him. 'Tis not long that he'll stand, like the water in hand. As he rushes out this end, I'll name him. Here he comes, and for shame you've forgotten the name. Was it Patsy or Michael or Dennis?" Here the youngster ran out, and the priest gave a shout, "Take your chance, Andy Howie McGuinness." As the howling young cub ran away to the scrub, where he knew that pursuit would be risky, the priest, as he fled, flung a flask at his head that was labelled McGuinness's Whisky. And McGuinness McGee had been made a J.P., and the one thing he hates more than sin is to be asked by the folk who have heard of the joke how he came to be christened McGuinness.